NSC Fan TV, I'm here, Jordan. Jordan, we are about 20 minutes away from kickoff. Do you have a prediction as to what we're going to be seeing today?
I think it might be a pretty tough one, but I think we pull it out 2-1.
2-1. We got another 2-1 prediction. Who scores our goals?
I'd say Mukhtar gets one and Schaffelberg gets one.
Schaffelberg and Mukhtar with goals. Who scores their one?
Probably Pooch. He's dangerous.
He is dangerous, and thank you for not saying Chicharito. We would stop talking immediately. I don't want to see anything from him. Any other predictions? Any other things that you think that we're going to see tonight?
Hopefully a Hani Mukhtar masterclass.
Hani Mukhtar masterclass. All right, we'll be checking back in with you after the game. NSC Fan TV, I'm here with Jordan. Jordan, you had a prediction. You remember what your prediction was?
It's 2-1, yeah.
It was 2-1. You were right about the one. And you were right that it wasn't going to be Chicharito, so congratulations on that.
It almost was.
I know. Saved by VAR. Yeah. That's a whole other discussion.
Mm-hmm.
So what are some takeaways from today?
Throwing a different formation at him, I think that was probably a good call. It seemed to have worked in the first half at least, but it also sacrificed some key positions, I think. I think that took away that ended up having Lovitz playing higher up on the left wing rather than having an actual left winger. So that sacrificed possibly a Schaffelberg starting, which I think would have changed the game completely.
So I think that's exactly it. I think that Danny is great on the outside, but if you're asking him to run like that, you're not going to get the game out of him that you were expecting. So you and I agree on that. That throwing a different formation at him, great. Danny Lovitz in that spot instead of Schaffelberg, it's a little bit of a trade-off. Mm-hmm. In terms of just the offense production, so the thought here is that look, if we're going to have these folks running outside, contributing to the offense, and sometimes that's like playing with 4 forwards. Did we see that?
I think sometimes we get too far forward, which is weird to say because it really doesn't feel like we attack all that much. It feels like we don't want to attack until it's the 90th minute or something, and we're losing. That's the only time there's any real sense of urgency to actually put the ball in the net.
Man, that felt bad, though. That felt bad.
It feels like we get too far forward when the few times we do attack, so that when they clear it out, there's no one in the midfield to collect the rebound or anything.
So maybe were there any bright spots that we saw tonight?
I mean, Schaffelberg's always the bright spot when he's on the field. I really wish he had started.
Would have liked to see
at least
Schaffelberg.
Had been pulled on earlier. I don't know if. He came on around 70.
Around 70, and so some of this might have just been in terms of just what the layout was, in terms of what the rotation looked like. Did you think that bringing on McCarty, or should McCarty have started?
Yeah, I think it probably should have started over Anunga. Anunga does bring a lot of intensity, and it feels like that is what we wanted at the beginning, especially throwing a different formation at him, try and catch him off guard with something. But at the same time, Anunga is just not the player you want. When it comes to going forward, he drops back too much, which sometimes that's what you want. But there was a point the ball fell to him right at the top of the box. He could have ripped it, and he just decided to lay it off.
Did not. Okay, so we saw some positive points. Mm-hmm. We saw some points where it looked like maybe Steve Guppy could have put in some different folks.
I think the subs were fine, honestly. All 5 of them, I think, were fine. All right,
good for the good subs.
It just didn't work out.
I have to say that. So, what do you think about the CJ's play at the end, holding on?
I think he's much better as a late game player than a full 70 to 80 minutes.
Okay.
Because he does end up getting gassed very quickly. He was looking gassed by the 20 minutes he had played, but he's really good he's good at getting the ball. Backing into the defenders, getting the ball at his foot, and then turning
that hold-up play. Okay.
He's really good as the target guy right there, but that's when you need Schaffelberg on the left or Mukhtar running up the middle or the right, or Leal even. Anyone ripping past him so that he can turn and send it their way. A lot of times, though, he just turns and rips it at the goal, which at least he hit the target twice.
Yeah, it was on frame.
Usually he boots it over, but
all right.
This season at least.
Thanks very much, NSC Fan TV.